สวัสดีครับท่านผู้ชมที่คิดถึงทุกท่านครับ เข้ามาก่อนก็ติดตามทางนี้ไปก่อนนะครับทักทายเข้ามาได้เจอกันในค่ำคืนนี้ยังไม่ได้เปิดเรียนก็เลยพอมีเวลาขออนุญาตพบปะกับทุกท่านทุกคนในค่ำคืน 27/10/2025 Christian era not Buddhist era Buddhist era is 2568นะครับก็วิชาไม่มีวิชาหรอกวันนี้ก็มาเรื่อยๆมันไม่ค่อยต่อเนื่องแต่ถ้าเป็นวิชาที่สอนก็อยากหลากหลายนะมีโฆษณามีอะไรเดี๋ยวจะ ให้ท่านผู้ชมได้เห็นภาพในคู่กัน for those who are interested in English if you are interested in English you have vision some parents have vision they want their children to study English some do not have vision they don't know how to encourage their children to study English แต่พวกเราก็อยาก ให้ลูกหลานเรียนภาษาอังกฤษรายการของอาจารย์ก็จะเป็นทั้งภาษาไทยภาษาอังกฤษส่วนหนึ่งก็จะเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแล้วแต่อารมณ์ depends on my feeling my emotion my motion แล้วแต่ ถือว่าเรื่องบ้านเมืองบางครั้งพูดไปก็ไม่จบเราก็ไม่พูดนะเพราะว่าพูดไปนี่เป็นendless story แล้วก็ไม่ถูกใจกันด้วยนะการพูดคุยการคุยกับจอนี่มันก็เป็นสิ่งที่ดีเหมือนกันคุยกับจอแล้วก็บางครั้งก็ทะเลาะกันได้คุยกับจอ มีคนอยู่ในจอเยอะใช่ไหมมีหลายๆอย่างได้เขาเรียกว่าอะไรเขาเรียกว่าเป็นไวรัลใช่ไหมไวรัลก็คือมันไปตามสายนั่นนะ moving along the wireless อยู่ไหนก็ทะเลาะกันได้ถ้าจะทะเลาะเนาะหลายอย่างด้วยกันเรื่องขี้หมูราขี้หมาแห้งก็นำมาทะเลาะกันได้แต่เราก็ไม่ทะเลาะกันหรอกครับก็ด้วยเหตุด้วยผลของใครของมันถ้าไม่พอใจเราก็ออกไปเท่านั้นเองไม่เห็นยากเลยทีนี้มีจำนวนมากรายการที่อาจารย์นเรศก็ไม่ได้ติดตามชอบแต่ว่าบางครั้งขี้เกียจฟังก็ไม่ฟัง แล้วแต่ depends on many factors เราเริ่มเปิดเรียนถ้าเป็นภาษาอังกฤษอย่างนี้คนก็จะติดตามน้อยหน่อยช้าหน่อยถ้าเป็นรายการอื่นเขาก็จะเยอะนี่เป็นสตรีมมิ่งสดเลยนะครับมีเนื้อหาที่สอนต่อไปนี้เป็น TGAT นะแต่ผมไม่พูดหรอก TGAT เพราะว่าผมสอนนักเรียนอยู่ไง TGAT ผมจะสอนนักเรียนอยู่เดี๋ยวก็เปิดแล้ววันที่30เนี่ยก่อนสอบเนี่ยพวกนี้มันชอบแบบเร่งด่วนนะเด็กๆพวกนี้แต่เขาก็ประสบความสำเร็จนะเพราะเขามีความรู้มีความสามารถมีความสามารถอะไรเขามีความรู้พื้นฐานดีอยู่แล้วเรียนพิเศษมาตลอดเพราะฉะนั้นก็ไปสอบก็จะได้ส่วนมากก็ผ่านก็ยื่นพอร์ตนั่นพอร์ตนี้ได้ก็ชื่นใจคนสอนได้ชื่นใจหลายๆอย่างนะท่านผู้ชมในชีวิตของคนเราก็อยู่ที่คนเราก็ไม่เหมือนกันมีปัจจัย various factors affect life แล้วก็อยู่ที่สอนเด็กก็เหมือนกันคุณให้แน่ใจนะเว้ย คุณเอาบันไดพาดขึ้นไปนะคุณให้แน่ใจเพราะคุณพาดไปห้องลูกสาวเขาเอาทำไมล่ะครับอาจารย์แบบถ้าคุณพาดบันไดผิดไปห้องพ่อตาคุณโดนลูกซองนะเว้ยบอกเฮ้ยมันเข้าใจเว้ยมันเข้าใจมันหัวเราะจะขึ้นหาลูกสาวเขาคุณก็ต้องพาดบันไดให้ตรงห้องเพราะฉะนั้นก็พูดถึงอะไรพูดถึงเป้าหมายชีวิต your target in life you have to focus on what you คุยกับผู้ปกครองก็เหมือนกันเราก็ต้องรู้ว่า สิ่งสำคัญก็คือคุณต้องเอามาตีแผ่ให้เด็กเห็นก็ไม่ได้ไปคัดค้านเขาหรอกว่าดีไม่ดีถ้าเขาเถียงชนะอาจารย์นเรศได้ก็เอาถ้าเขามาเถียงเอาเหตุผลมาเถียงก็ไม่สู้เราไม่ได้เพราะเราผ่านมาทำมาออกทำหลักสูตรมาไม่ถึงแม้บางหลักสูตรไม่ได้ทำแต่เราก็มีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องในนั้นเพราะว่าเราเป็นกรรมการบ้างเป็นอะไรบ้างถูกไหมเราก็จะรู้เด็กไม่รู้เรื่องเราสามารถบอกได้เลยว่าไปสุดท้ายเท่าไหร่ตอนแก่คุณต้องทำอะไรถ้าคุณเรียนอันเนี้ยถ้าทำงานตามสายมันนะเราก็บอกได้เด็กเขาก็จะได้ความรู้ได้รู้ว่าถ้าเขาเรียนตัวนี้ข้างหน้าจะเป็นอย่างไรถ้าเรียนตัวนี้เขาต้องเรียนวิชาอะไรบ้างเขาอาจจะไม่ชอบตอนนี้แต่เขาจะชอบเมื่อปลายไม่จำเป็นต้องชอบหรอกคนเราก็จะพูดถึงเขาไม่ชอบคุณชอบตอนนี้คุณไม่ชอบได้ไหมได้เรามีแต่เงินเท่านั้นแหละที่เราชอบตลอดครับถูกไหมไม่เคยเปลี่ยนแปลงใครก็ตามแต่ชอบเงินทองอะไรพวกนี้ไม่เคยเปลี่ยนแปลงว่าไม่ชอบไม่เอาไม่มีแต่โลภเอามากขึ้นเพราะฉะนั้นที่เหลือก็ธรรมดาช่วงนี้เปิดเทอมท่านต้องวางแผนให้ลูกหลานท่านดีๆนะท่านฟังผมถ้าฟังเป็นภาษาไทยด้วยก็ดีถ้าฟังภาษาอังกฤษเข้าใจได้ก็แจ๋วเหมือนกันนะครับก็สนใจเรียนก็ติดต่อมาได้นะครับก็เขียนมาตรงนี้ก็ได้เดี๋ยวจะมีทีมงานผู้บริหารโรงเรียนส่งเมสเสจไปหาคุยให้ฟังเรียนก็ดีไม่เรียนก็ไม่มีปัญหาอะไรไม่ทะเลาะกับใครหรอกอาจารย์นักเรียนไม่ได้หานักเรียนก็มีคนให้ข้อมูลแล้วก็ท่านก็ตัดสินใจเองว่าควรจะเรียนหรือเปล่าบางคนเขาก็ไม่รู้จักอาจารย์นักเรียนคือใครเพราะเขาไม่ได้อยู่เราก็ไม่ได้คิดว่าเขาจะรู้จักเราทั้งหมดถึงแม้เราจะดังมากก็ตามเฮ้ย พอสมควรแต่เขาไม่รู้จักเราไม่รู้จักจะบอกว่าอย่างไรถ้าเขาติดตามทาง YouTube บ้างหนังสือบ้างออนไลน์บ้างเขาก็จะรู้จักถ้าเขาชอบภาษาอังกฤษนะแต่ส่วนมากก็ไม่มีอย่างนั้นผู้ปกครองเขาก็ต้องระวังธรรมดาแล้วว่าลูกเรียนแล้วจะไม่ได้ความรู้อันนั้นก็เป็นสิ่งสำคัญยิ่งบางคนเจอมาหลายดอกแล้วเนี่ย เจอมาหลายดอกก็คือเรียนมาเยอะแล้วแต่ไม่ได้ความรู้อะไรลูกไม่ค่อยเอนจอยแต่มันก็หลายปัจจัยนะครับไม่ได้เกี่ยวกันวันนี้จะพูดเรื่องอะไรวันนี้คงจะพูดเรื่องของการเรียนในระบบออนไลน์ ผมเป็นประธานปสกช.ประสานส่งเสริมการศึกษาเอกชนระบบจังหวัดขอนแก่นผมยังต้องไปเถียงกับเขานะเถียงว่าต่อไปไม่จำเป็นต้องมีโรงเรียนกวดวิชาอย่างผมหรอกเพราะว่าผมอยู่ในออนไลน์แล้วแต่เขาก็เถียงผมว่ามันต้องมีเป็นน่าเชื่อถือบอกโอ้ยทำไมความคิดเป็นอย่างนั้นความน่าเชื่อถือก็คือตัวเราเองเนี่ยตัวผู้สอนผลงานของผู้สอนเขาไม่รู้หรอกว่าคุณมีโรงเรียนมีก็ได้ไม่มีก็ได้ผมมีผลงานถูกไหมผมสอนลูกเขาแล้วลูกเขาได้เป็นแพทย์เป็นเภสัชเป็นทันตะลูกเขาเข้าใจอันนั้นต่างหากคือโรงเรียนท่านผู้ชมอันนั้นต่างหากคือโรงเรียนแต่นักการศึกษาจำนวนมากยังรู้ว่ายังเข้าใจว่าโรงเรียน is a small box that is the place ขอไป is a small box or place people gathering there and learning from teacher face to face they consider that one a school they consider it a school but according to the new technology according to the advanced world the new world school has been changed dramatically school change it's not like the same school that we have we may consider the previous one hey somebody prefer their children to go to school to sit in front of a Nares so that they can learn a lot they said they believe from a Nares face to face they can't switch from Nares because Nares will punish them will ask them will whatever they imagine แต่ความจริงไม่เป็นอย่างนั้นหรอกผมก็คุมเด็กไม่ได้ถ้าเขาไปเรียนแล้วเขาโวยวายรำคาญเหมือนกันก็ไม่ได้ถ้าเรียนออนไลน์เนี่ยผมพูดถึงออนไลน์ today we come to online class ไม่ได้พูดถึงคำว่า how different online class ออนไลน์นี่ติดกันใช่ไหมถ้าเป็นออนไซต์นี่ติดไหมไม่ติดใช่ไหมออนแล้วก็ไซต์ใช่ไหมออนไลน์ออนไซต์คลาสผมก็จำไม่แม่นแล้วแหละนะครับสองอย่างด้วยกันออนไลน์คลาสตามผมนะ according to my idea according to my perspective online class is much better than on-site class ท่านจะเชื่อหรือไม่เชื่อก็ตามแต่ไม่รู้อะเพราะว่านักเรียนผมตอนนี้80%เป็นออนไลน์ various areas from Bangkok from Pattaya from now from Leh province Chonburi province and additional from Phetburi Buriram provinces, various provinces, Konkan province too. Even they live in Konkan province, but they still study online class, not face-to-face class at all. At all. That is the way I said. Why online class is better than on-site class, according to Ajahn Nares, who teach both systems. Number one is you can study wherever you are. You don't spend money for traveling. You don't spend money for various items, buying the books, drinking, or etc. Whatever you have to take responsibility while taking your children to the tutor school or school, whatever you call it, you name it, or maybe home. You have to spend much time consumption. That is what you have to spend. Number two, nobody can guarantee you that sitting in front of the teachers, your children will get a better knowledge. No, nobody guarantee you that. Nobody can guarantee that. What about online class? According to my perspective, online class brings a lot of benefits. Number one, we save time. Number two, the students are not so serious because they don't want to show their face. Somebody forced their student to show their students' faces, but Ajahn Nares has no objection for showing their face on screen because I have my methodology to force them to speak and to answer my questions. I ask them many questions. I let them participate in my class, and at the same time, they understand what I said. Ask them many questions. They can't switch from the paper, the contents that I teach, because they have to to answer my questions. Asking question with quick response can be consumed that the students are eager to study and pay attention to what I study. And the outcome, and we see that. So sometimes your children, one of a child left the class because his parents or her parents takes him her to somewhere else, maybe Katin ceremony or etc. He or she is not available to join the class. Ajahn Nares can save like this, can save class, can record whatever he teach, real class teaching, for them to study, for him, for her to follow later through YouTube, private group, they can study. Or even those who join the class can review again also if he or she wants to review. But most of them do not want to review the class because they said, I already studied, not necessary. Not necessary. That is number two, that we can guarantee that the student will not miss any class. Even they left the class, they leave for different purposes. Number three, the documents that I sent to the students can be appeared again and again through Word or PDF. They can open again and again. At the same time, they can record what I teach also. And at the same time, the whiteboard. So I have Word for writing. I have the paper for writing. The whiteboard that Ajahn Nares write using the pen like this. You see the pen to writing the screen. Somebody cannot imagine. Many people, especially for those who are not concerned who are not concerned related to education. They don't know. I have the pen myself to write my screen. The student can watch at home and learn from a child. They may note down. And answer my questions. And at the same time, even they maybe lazy or maybe they don't want to start, they don't want to write, they can get the paper or the whiteboard that I wrote because I changed to PDF and send it back to the students. Everybody can read it, review it whenever they are available. Really nice. Whenever they are available. That's really fantastic. Number 3, the contents of the whiteboard. If I write on my screen, I mean my whiteboard myself in my room like this, writing. After finish writing, I have to erase it. I have to erase it. Whatever I write disappears. Whatever I write on the whiteboard, blackboard, disappears immediately, again and again, which is totally different from online class. Everything that I note down on my paper exists for the student to review whenever they are free until Ajahn Nares die. Even Ajahn Nares die, the documents still be there with them. The documents will never disappear. It will be forever if we save in our computer, on our computer, if we record it. That is the benefit I said. Nothing different. You have to pay attention to what teacher teach. You have to control yourself. Nobody can change you. You yourself have to be eager to study because you want to get knowledge. Ajahn Nares said again and again, 2 things you have to try to improve yourself. Number 1 is your knowledge. It doesn't matter what you study, but you have to improve your knowledge. Not the subject you study. Knowledge, I mean, wider than what I mentioned. The second one that you have to do the best is your health. Even somebody said health is wealth. If somebody asks you to choose, which one do you choose? Health or wealth? Don't choose. You get both. You get both. Don't fall into the trap. You have to say that it's not beyond my aspiration. It's not beyond my ability to achieve it. I can have both. Excellent mentality, excellent knowledge, and excellent health. Why not? I can have both. According to this, the students study quite well, and they have number 4 and number 5. One thing is learning online class. You can learn wherever you are. If you want to learn on-site class, you have to come to Khon Kaen province to study with Ajahn Nares. You have to come here to study TOEIC. You have to come to study with me here TOEFL. It depends on me also. I may not teach you because you don't have friends to study. There are not many people for me to study this, to teach this way. Number 1, TOEIC, you want to study, you may come here to Khon Kaen province. TOEFL, ITP, you may come here. Maybe IELTS also, you may come here to study with me. I may not teach you. It depends on. If you come alone, I said you have to access to my online class, worldwideweb.skilllane.com and worldwideweb.julabookcourse.com. That's why you go there and study, register yourself, and you study seriously. Depend on you. It depends on how eager you are, how eager you are. It depends on you. And next one, you want to study TCAT, not iPad, TCAT, kept you get CUTEP. You come to study with me here. I will advise you, suggest you to study in worldwideweb.skilllane.com. That is what I prefer. I record many hours. I taught with recording So you can study there. You pay money one time and you can study many years also, 3 or 4 years there until you achieve your destination, whatever you want to get. Maybe better score for TOEIC, better score for TOEFL. TOEFL is a popular class on online class for me because many register this in this course. That's really nice also, and you save your time, and at the same time online class you can study wherever you are, whenever you are, and at the same time you pay at one time, only one time. If you study here with me, you have to pay regularly, but don't forget that Ajahn Nares doesn't teach only contents. He teach morality also, teach morality, how to live life. I like speaking like this, and at the same time, I like to convince my students to pay attention to study. Even their parents cannot do that, but Ajahn Nares, many cases, can do that. Convince the student to pay attention to study. That's why you see so many times. That's why each year you see that I announce many of my students pass the test. Many of my students get the seats at, what is that, Department of Medicine, Department of Pharmacies, Department of Engineering, or sometimes Engineering Department, various, because they study here with me, and at the same time many messages from parents to thank me, various came to meet me directly sometimes, and sometimes wrote message to me by saying that without Ajahn, my student wouldn't have this opportunity like that. That is the way I appreciate. Not only money. Money is sure I appreciate, but at the same time, your compliment is very nice. Also support the teacher like me to continue my teaching, even online. So your children have opportunity to study with me. Don't forget as well, if you want, if you send your children to various places and not satisfied, you do not satisfy, please apply here. You pay some money, and if you don't like it, one course, cancel it, disappear it, no problem. But if you appreciate, you have to pay money for me again and again without my requirement. You pay in advance because you want me to teach your children. It doesn't mean that 100% prefer Ajahn Nares teaching. Some of them, only half enough for me, enjoyable for teaching. That's why this is the way. So being back to school, Mathayama Siksha 6 going to open next 30th of this month, October. Kept, you see, refer to one of my students who just recognized that she want to be a doctor. She want to study at Department of Medicine. She came to me. She was my previous student, former student, long time ago, 6 years ago. She was in Mathayama Siksha, Pathoma Siksha, sorry, 6. She came to study with me here. I didn't mention her name. And at the same time, just in first term and late of the first semester, she wanted to study at the Khon Kaen University, Faculty of Medicine. She just recognized and checked from her portfolio. Nothing, nothing. Her portfolio is poorly designed, poorly designed. And at the same time, her English grade kept KEPT. If I don't make any mistake, KEPT stands for Khon Kaen University English Proficiency Test. Maybe I forgot it. She asked me because her sister studied here and she studied with me. She suggests her sister to return to study with Ajahn Nares once again, and she herself time because she didn't pass the test for 3 times, less than 60 points. Again and again, she tried her best. She get 55 at the beginning. She expect that second time she will pass it. She get 56. And at the same time, she tried once again. She got it. She got 67. No time now. last time before the submission of portfolio. She came to call me, Ajahn, help me. But there are only 16 days left. What do you say? 16 days left. Ajahn Nares like Dr. Nares like challenging. I love challenging. So I say, if you strongly believe that you can get it, if you strongly believe that you can follow my teaching and you can do whatever I teach you and I command you to do. She said, I will try my best, not I will cry. Somebody said, I will cry. I will try my best, Ajahn. I guarantee you. That's why we start the class after. I said, normally I have evening class every day except Saturday and Sunday, because Saturday, Sunday I have 4 classes on Saturday, 4 classes on Sunday, 8 classes on both days. So I didn't assign her to study on what's it, holidays like Saturday, Sunday. I assigned her to study on business day in the evening after my class. I finished my class from 18:30 to 20:30. That is her time. 20:30 to 22:30. 15 days. Building the dream together. Not magic. Nothing is magically. Everything depends on how much we try. And the way you try is accurate way or not, or the good way or not, the right way or not. You try hard, somebody said that, don't believe them. Somebody said that you have to work hard so that you have a good life. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. You see laborers, workers, site, working on site, not on site here, inside, not inside exactly, at the building sites. They work hard all day. Their life never be better. That's the method that people said. Live life, you will have good life if you try your best. No. If you work hard, no. You have to work hard intelligently. You have to work hard intelligently, not work hard poorly. Different. They learn with me, they will learn many things here from me. Because believe Ajahn Naresh, who wrote 66 books, who read more than 1,000 books, who taught more than 10 universities, various classes, and at the same time who got more experience. All experience will be transferred to your children to learn how to live life. And at the same time, they will learn how to seclude themselves from unsatisfied friends. Unsatisfied friends. They can seclude themselves from, how to distance themselves from these friends I don't like. You can do that also. Very nice also. Very nice. This is very number one case when she passed the test and she is eligible to submit her portfolio to the Faculty of Medicine, Khon University. This is the first case. I just talking with all of you. First case. Now she continue her study. 30 hours for the next one here, because we don't stop learning because nobody knows. That's why her portfolio will be good enough for passing the committee, Faculty of Medicine, Konkan University or not. Nobody can guarantee because her desire is not very, her portfolio is not strong enough. Not strong, according to my price. And she knows because she didn't preparing in advance. Case number one. And we will go on from 30th of this month. And we will finish the class before 13 next month, because the examination will be held at 13 next month at Konkan University. The class must be completed before that. That is the case I would like to share with all of you. Number two, share number two. That's why a boy, Matthew 6, excellent boy, but excellent not in English. He had ever studied. He ever studied with me when he was in Mathyama Siksa 3, preparing himself to Mathyama Siksa 6, 4, 5, 6. Second one. Portfolio is very nice. This person, I strongly believe that his portfolio will be qualified for the university, whatever university he had it. He studied TOEFL. Now he is eligible to submit his portfolio to the university for the faculty of medicine. We are waiting for. I strongly believe, because his portfolio is fantastic. Fantastic. Number 2, at the present time. Maybe yesterday, a boy from a family, I don't need to say more about that, his family. He studied with a suggestion of her sister, who had ever studied with Ajahn Nares for more than 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Oh, more than 4 years. From Matthew 7, 5 years, who had ever studied with Ajahn Nares for more than 5 years, when she was a student at Mathyama Siksa. Right now, she has been studying at University, Konkan University. In her group, many of her friends got the seat at Faculty of Medicine to be the doctors. Year 3 right now. Many of them study with me also. She advised, maybe suggest her younger brother to study here with me in this summer, because I would like to, after graduation, after finishing this course, I would like to put him to another class, the same class, but those students study more than 3 years, but he only one course, only 30 hours. He came to study with me with tough assignment, only one person, but I opened the class for him because I would like to teach him. That's all. He is really nice guy. He does whatever I assign him to do. He appreciates it. He is very happy. One day, that is not the case. He understands. I asked him many times, what about this? That. He said, he never studied before. Hey, now, present importance, he never knows before. Even he studied from various places. It means, maybe he means that he has never understood before. He has never understood. He has never understood. When he came here, he didn't know anything. I have to start teaching him parts of spirit. But don't forget that Ajahn Nares composed many new techniques, many new theories for Thai students to study, not appear in any books, only my books, especially for how to compose the sentences. 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. The student will understand clearly what number 1 stands for, and what are suffix ending of number 1. How many places number 1 can stand for, and what is different, or what are differences between Thai language and English language. Ajahn Nares also teach this one clearly. He understands very well yesterday. But not only contents, not only knowledge that Ajahn Nares teach, so many ideas challenging me. I challenge him. Yesterday, his mother drove him to school. I have class in the morning, so his class is in the afternoon. Later, also another class. He came here in the afternoon. His mother drove him 3 hours for teaching yesterday. He inspired, he tried to convince his mother that without my acknowledgement, Mama, you have to go to meet Dr. Nares. You have to go to meet Dr. Nares. Because his mother told me that yesterday they both, mother and son, walking exercise, went to Konkan University to exercise there, walking exercise. His child told him many things with aspiration. Many good things about Ajahn Nares. I compliment myself. Many good things about Ajahn Nares, especially about how to live life. You can't get everything yourself. Ajahn Nares always teach his students. You can't get everything in life. Somebody want to get big money, positions, high positions with big salary and benefits. At the same time, he also want to have a good health, and he want people to love him also. He want everything. He want many things. Many things are contradict to whatever we refer to. If you have high position, do you expect to have more time to exercise? If you have high position, do you expect to have time to take care of your children? Do you expect to have time to take care of your family? Do you expect that? How do you expect to have everything at the same time? The Buddha said, I don't know, you have to live life, the middle way of life. Middle way of life, it depends on your suitability. Enough is enough sometimes. Running for something, at the end of running, you get nothing. Because what you get, you damage your health. Because you don't understand the theory of living life. You don't understand about that. You may get PhD. You may have obtained high position in your organization, but you are not intelligent enough to save your life. To save, which one do you choose? You never prioritize. You never prioritize. Which one is the first one you would like to achieve in life? Family or money or good health or top positions? Which one? Number one. You can't get all of them because it is quite impossible to have all of them. You still have good life, good family. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You maybe it is a time for you to look after, to raise your children with money. Your children have car. Your children have money without difficulty. How much you teach them, how much you go with them, how much they love you, how much they understand your situation. Different, quite different. So he convinced. He tried to ask his mother. His mother stopped the car. He said, "Yeah, Ma, you have the place to stop the car, to park the car. Go to meet Ajahn Nares. Go to meet Dr. Nares, please." His mother came to my room. We discussed more than 1 hour. 1 hour. This is what incident that I like. If you are a teacher, this is the way. This is the way you must be appreciated when your student appreciate you, inspire, so that inspire, uh, like your teaching, not only contents, but life also, many things. He learned fast. He learned very well also, and he follow what I teach. I'm very happy. The second case, this is on site, not only online, on site also online. So, and many cases also parents from various. I have never met the parents. The parents, I have never met them from Bangkok and from Chonburi province. Frankly, I have never met them. They learn about Ajahn Nares from friends sometimes from the books, sometimes from my uh, online courses. Never met them personally, but their children study with me more than 5 years. Have been studying with me more than 5 years. Not bad, right? They pay money in advance. I said wait until the new course open, but they said not necessarily, Ajahn. Never mind. Depends on you. Very nice. I'm really happy. This is in the case good family raise children properly. Their children believe their parents, and their parents also scan what teacher they want their children to study with. They believe in both knowledge and morality, good conduct that teacher has. And whatever sometimes Ajahn taught them, they transfer. They pass the teaching of Ajahn to their parents also. They see the movement, they see the change also. This is good side, many good side that I can stand by myself here without payment from university and organization by myself like this for more than 10 years. Thank you very much for all of this. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your belief in Ajahn. And let Ajahn invite Ajahn to teach, train your children. Many success, many success. And I can't tell you everything because there are so many things that not necessary to say about, but some, if their children, if your children are eager to study, I believe my knowledge is good enough. My knowledge is more than enough for your children to study and to achieve in life. and at the same time, the student also compare between mathematics, maybe 100% as parents, 100%. 100% as parents. We send our children to study mathematics, Kumong, some other places. I told my students comparison between two subjects. It doesn't matter. You send your children to study mathematics with high expectation. The high expectation for your children is for you inside. Sometimes maybe you didn't frankly tell your children, but you want your children to be a doctor, not PhD doctor like me, becomes the student at Department of Medicine. Department of Medicine. That is the maybe insight. Most of us has dream to support our children to be the doctor. With dream, we encourage or we send our children. We, not me. I never sent it. You sent your children to study mathematics from maybe Pratoma Siksa because you think you want your children to study Pratoma Siksa. I taught my students about this. What is wrong? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. But don't forget that's why how much money you spend for mathematics, how much time you spend for sending your children to tutor school. How much money for these two things? Somebody million baht or more than that. Study mathematics. At the same time, every mathematical schools, various students study there. You have so many competitors. You have many competitors to study at the same schools. Moving to Matayama Siksa 6. If how many years? Patoma Siksa 6 years. Matayama Siksa 6 years seriously study, sending, supporting your children to study mathematics. Many of us. 12 years. 12 full years. You sent your children to study mathematics, physics, etc. With high expectation, your children may become a doctor. No. How many of them can get it? Because the seats for Department of Medicine quite limited. Are quite limited. Not only the children from our province, from various around the country, challenging you. Few of them, 100 or 200 or so, not more than 1,000. Got it? What about the rest? 100,000. Separate. The party is over. What about mathematics, you do? If you study Thai as your major subject, if you turn to some other subjects which are not related or concerned to mathematics seriously, law department, business department, not seriously related to mathematics, not accountant. What about your investment? What did you get back from your investment? I taught my students. What about that? After graduation, you graduate law department. You didn't use mathematics at all. I can calculate by no. The machine is much faster than you are calculating. The machine AI can do better, much better than you. Not necessary to use it. But parents never thought about that. When you move, when you go to work, you have never used mathematics at all in your life. You never use physics at all. I generally study physics, chemical, and etc. I taught my student. I didn't against studying mathematics, but I would like to remind the parents to understand that if you study English together, maybe Chinese or some other languages, don't pay attention on only mathematics. You have to, if you buy stock in stock markets, don't buy only one stock. Don't believe only PTT. Don't believe in only CPO. You may share your risk by buying other good stocks also. Here also, if you maybe 30% or 40% of mathematics, share the time for your students, send your students, excuse me, to study English with Ajahn Nares. Learn about this one. And one day, maybe มัธยมศึกษา one or two, your students speak English with foreigners. When he walk in the market, on the road, hi, he speak English. Good morning. How are you? Everybody knows you are intelligent. But if even you are intelligent in mathematics, who knows? The student cannot challenge me. Who knows? You are excellent in mathematics, physics. Who knows? But if you are excellent in English, good at English, you speak with foreigners, everybody knows. Number one, somebody told me that some parents told me that his or her, their children are intelligent in English. I say, don't tell me intelligent, good at English. No, not necessarily. Let me say, because I'm much better than everybody. Many people I'm in English. I'm much better. Let me say he is good at or bad at. You cannot say because you don't know English. They have to stop talking. Grade 4 or 4 grade, doesn't matter. In Thailand, I know very well. The teacher who teach at school, regular school, never teach, but they have special class outside in their home or in some English institutions themselves. Tracking, forcing the students to study there, paying again. That is not fair. That is the reason they get very good points. Get grade 4, maybe grade 5 sometimes, because they can beat the examination clearly. They know in advance. Then, if they're great, tell us the truth. Why PISA test or etc. says among the students, among the people in ASEAN countries, we are ranked the bottom, at the bottom of the table. Why? That means it is not the right direction for Thai education. We like certificate. You see one party right now, I learned that one party announced that everybody must graduate bachelor degree. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible project. That is terrible policy. They do not know, they do not understand about the education policy of education. They don't understand about education. They can't answer what is the real education. They can't exactly. How can they answer real education? Education doesn't mean certificates. Lifelong learning is the best, but how can they know? We focus on certificate right now. That is the problem for Thai education. Everybody wants to be a doctor. You see that everybody wants to be a doctor, even the village headman, Tambon headman becomes a doctor. How easily he can get it. How easy it is. Why getting PhD is quite easy. Everybody wants to be named Tan Doctor, Tan Doctor. You see the paper like this, research. This is my book. You see that research, full of bibliography, full of English text, full of English texts, textbooks, research from various camps, various schools around the world, but they themselves know nothing about English. Reflect what? Understand this. I don't teach my students to focus on only grammar. You say that you learn grammar, but it doesn't mean that you get only one focus. What do you say? Only one factor. Uh, Only one point. If you get, I learn grammar, I can solve the problems. That is not enough for me. Too little. You have to be able to speak English also. You have to be able to speak English. If you cannot speak English, I believe Thai teachers, English teachers in Thailand, if they cannot lecture in English, they are not qualified to teach. The classic reason that they chose in the class is the students do not understand English. That's why I speak Thai. But for me, I believe that it is not teachers' duties. Your duty is educating them. Try to make them understand English. If every English teacher speak English in the class from the beginning, 100%, every student speak English. I saw in India, temple school, even temple school, the teachers speak English. Every student speak English, no problem. Except too far away desert school. But exactly many teachers cannot speak English, cannot communicate in English. I mean English teachers. That is the point. Even the teacher, if the teacher, English teacher cannot speak English, how can they educate students? How can they train students to speak English? Hey, easy theory. How can they train students to speak English in our country? They focus on only money. They focus on only certificate. That policy is terrible. Who gave you this policy? Every student must graduate. This is a terrible thing in society. What do you want from certificate? What do you want from certificate? Quite easy to get. We, maybe before that, look down upon Indian people, even the man who sells soybeans or beans, carry the beans above his head to carry the beans, selling in the village. Doctor, we insult them, but they speak English. We insult them. Everybody graduate PhD, but and then move to Philippines. Before that, also Thai people went to the Philippines to study PhD. We also insult Philippines, but you see, compare between Filipinos and Thais. You see, Filipinos in Thailand, almost 100% are teachers. Remember, listen to me clearly. If you are in education sectors, almost 100% of Filipinos in Thailand teach English, teach at schools. Teacher is not lowest career in our country. Respectable position in society. High. What about Thai people in other countries? Comparative study. Filipinos in Thailand work high as teachers. What about Thai people, PhD, MA, whatever, in Saudi Arabia, in some other countries? They look at Thai people what? Labors. Compare it. This is certificates without knowledge. Certificate without knowledge. This is the outcome that we achieve in our education systems. We don't guarantee that university, we don't guarantee this university. We are small flock in the big small bowl sometimes. Those who manage education do not know, really knows what education is. Oh, very tough today talking about this. Very tough. This is the best way to improve the quality of Thai people. Don't concentrate. Don't focus on certificate. You see, almost, well, not almost, many universities focus on money. Many universities focus on only certificates, graduate. How much quality, how much ability the graduates receive from the university? And the mindsets of those PO from various schools, PO from various school, directors from various school, or high ranks people from various organizations want to be doctors. They don't have much time to study. How can they graduate? I don't know. I know exactly. This is the disgusting educational system. Huh? How can we train people to run the country like this? Knowledge is not important, but certificate is more important, is more significant than knowledge. But I teach my students two things. Number one, your brain. Don't be Alzheimer. You have to train your brain because it belongs to you. They gave you 10 certificates. It showed nothing if you don't have brain. How can you sharpen your brain? You yourself. Number one. Number two, your health. Nobody can help you. Doctor will search on you. Nobody can help you. You help yourself. You smoke, you drink, you do whatever you said. Friendship. That is the beginning of destroying. You see at the end of your life, suffering more than happiness. Suffering you receive more than happiness. The more you associate with people, the more you drink with people, not the better you receive. Not the better you receive, the worse you receive in life. We have to be the sample of the society. We have to be example of society. We don't subdue to bad cultures. Exactly. Ajahn Nares never subdue to bad culture. I stand along with the teachings of the Lord Buddha, teaching you like this. So my student will understand about this one because I teach both. We say, oh no, who is bad, who is good in life. So we can classify. It depends on how much you can control yourself. Now cross how much you can control yourself. Talking about this one is really nice for me because I like to share my ideas about real education to all of us. So those who study with me, I encourage them to study seriously because it will be your wealth. Knowledge you receive from Ajahn Nares doesn't belong to Ajahn Nares. It will belong to you. Don't worry about Ajahn Nares because Ajahn Nares remember and knows knowledge, all of this enough. You yourself have to understand it and utilize the knowledge that Ajahn Nares taught you in life. Fantastic. So I prefer teaching the students who have eagerness to study, who would like to adjust their life, who would like to have bright future. Not getting certificate, throw it away. And don't look down upon you. Somebody are intelligent. Some are intelligent. Some are intelligent. Not somebody. Some are intelligent. but they don't know themselves. They say they don't want to be a doctor. They don't want to study at Department of Medicine. They don't want to study this way. Ajahn Nares, it is Ajahn Nares' duties to convince them bit by bit. Bit by bit. After graduation, you remember that you study law, you study faculty of humanities like Ajahn Nares. You have to go and fight with thousands of people to get a job. After graduation, you don't know yet. You don't know your life yet, your career yet. But those who graduate from Department of Medicine, people call them from the first day they move to university. They are students, but their teachers, the nurses, and everybody in their career call them Kun Mo, doctor. After graduation also, they become doctor. Wherever you go, people consider you excellence. Why don't you like it? Easy question. Eh? Why don't you like it? Do you have enough ability to get it? You don't say that, I don't like it. No, no. You have to say that, do I have enough ability to get it? One of my students, he became a doctor now, 4th year, practicing at Udon Hospital. Study with me, มัธยมศึกษา 1 to มัธยมศึกษา 4. He got it. He didn't like it. I challenged him by saying this. Don't say that. Do you have enough ability to get it? Don't say. You can't insult Department of Medicine. I challenge you. Do you have enough ability to get it? Do you intelligent enough? You see the word I use. Enough ability, intelligent enough to get it. He didn't want it. His parents came to me, brought him to my office, and asked me again and again to convince him to get it. He got it. Now he is at 4th year. He is a 4th year student, medical student, practicing 4th or 5th, 4th, a 4th year, practicing at Udon Hospital. I don't mention his name. This is my happiness. Happiness, helping people and bringing their story to discuss, to talk with all of us here. English program today. Not many people speak like this. Only me. I care nothing about this. I don't care. I don't care because English is not my mother tongue. I don't care much about this. I'm good enough to speak. I talked to my friends, Ajahn Mr. Dale from Southeast Asia University. Ajahn Mr. Dale passed away many years ago before I moved to Khon Kaen province. Ajahn Mr. Dale lived in Thailand, married Thai, lived here for more than 15 years before that. My English was not good, I believe. But I challenged Ajahn Dale that, Ajahn Mr. Dale, do you believe that your Thai is better than my English? I challenged him. He graduated from Chulalongkorn University, master degree, linguistics. I challenged him. Ajahn Mr. Dale, I have never lived in America. I have never lived in Europe. I had ever lived in India for not many years, less than 10 years. I live in Thailand. Do you believe that you are Thai? You live here more than 15 years, married Thai, speak Thai every day. Do you believe that your Thai is better than my English? He said no. He said no. He can't say yes because my English is much better than his Thai. He speaks Thai fluently, I believe. He speaks Thai fluently, but I am his best friend. Best friends. So I don't care much about speaking English. I consider English as something that helped me live, help me get knowledge. You see many books also, even Buddhist texts like this in English. Buddha Dhamma. Most of the books, even newspaper also, BBC, CNBC, etc. Each day, daily newspapers I read, I read are English, are in English versions. That's why I said. So I don't care much. I can make mistake, but I don't believe I can. I don't think I make mistake, grammatical mistake. I mean, I don't I don't think I make many grammatical mistake. Even I make grammatical mistake. I know it, but I don't need to change. That's all. I know it because I compose many new techniques of learning English myself, and I am brave enough to write, not to wrote, to write in my books, many books. That is what I said. So my idea is I don't agree with the concept everybody must graduate at a bachelor degree. It depends. Some people cannot be the same. See my fingers, the toes, the height of my fingers are not equal, differently. People must be whatever they do. I show you that I don't need to criticize because examination is not yet done. 30th of this month in the morning, I have class at uh, university, Northeastern University, IS Defense, oral presentation. But the book they write, see this one. You see the research that my student write, we be like this, BA, right now 100 pages, more than 100 pages. BA, this one less than 100 pages, 5 chapters, BA, IS. But what I teach research style, master degree. That is the way I teach. So we have oral presentation, 6 paper here. But last year, this paper was belong to the student, last year students. But this year, not yet submit to me. They will submit at the conference, not the conference, the examination halls. Fantastic in English. They are very excited. They are very excited. I like it because I taught them. I have been teaching in English. I try to explain in English. It's not my fault because I just met them at 4th year. I didn't teach them from the beginning, from 1st year. 2nd year, I met them at the final year. I said that I informed them from the first class that this class, at least 70% or 90% will be in English. If you don't understand my English, it doesn't mean my English is not good enough. Your English is terrible. And if I ask you questions, you answer. If I let you present your work each class, I don't understand your English. It means your English is unacceptable. It is not my duty. Remember that. It is not my duty to make you be able to speak English because I teach research. I try to help you by providing opportunities for you to speak English. You have to learn yourself because this is 4th year. You are almost graduated with knowledge right at the present time. The question I would like to ask all of you, are you appreciated? Do you appreciate knowledge that you have right now? You answer yourself. Do you believe that your knowledge that you receive right now is enough for you to survive, to get a better job, to be promoted, to get good salary? Do you believe that? They ponder. I don't need answer. Not necessarily for me to wait for the answer. I don't wait for the answer. Move forward. if they want to study with me, they have to be like this. You have to try hard to study with me. You have to try hard, harder than usual, because I can't accept avoiding, what is it? Avoiding, I can't accept, what do you say? Refusing doing homework, jobs that I assigned. I can't accept this one. You have to try yourself. You can't compare yourself with your friends in the class. You have to compare yourself with people who graduate from Chulalongkorn University, which is the best university in our country. You can't compare yourself with this. I never compare myself to the people who study from limited areas. No, we compare. You read, you understand. Even AI helps you, but you must be able to make me understand what you would like to present. Wherever I go, I can't accept it, especially for those who study English, communication, linguistic, literature, or even English as their major subjects. I can't accept it. I can't accept it. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay? Quite difficult to understand sometimes. Ajahn Nares' idea, not idea for today, but idea for a long time ago. This idea I have in mind a long time ago. Challenging. I believe if we care about education, we care about knowledge, not certificate first. Thai people will be educated, not believe anything easily. Thai people will know how to ponder, how to think carefully before believing. This is the way education should be. Normally, education department runs by uneducational people. I don't need to say that. Very sorry. Politics is politics. Politics is politics. Sometimes politics goes everywhere. Politics, bias is bias. Bias also goes everywhere. Greedy, hatred, oh, terrible things. Terrible things. See this. Many stories, if you permit, not necessarily to permit me to speak in my show here, concerning about my student, concerning to my student, their parents, especially for appreciation, their like, their dislike. Normally, somebody is so serious because I inform their parents about the grade each day, also each class. Some so serious about my student. That is your point. Your point, not the teacher point. Your student have to try harder if you are so serious. If you don't be so serious, you have to compare with your knowledge, previous knowledge. You have 10 before coming to Ajahn Nares. Now you have 20. You must be satisfied with that one, with the level, with the class you have. You have little when you come to Ajahn Nares, but after studying with Ajahn Nares, you have this level, better than nothing. You can't compare with other people who come with this. Right? You can't compare with them who have English knowledge like this. How can you compare with them? So serious, can't answer. You have to let Ajahn manage, not the parents manage. If your parents manage, you can't study with me because parents do not know anything. If the parents are good enough, you can educate your children. That's why we have to let professional manage. Many parents involve the teachers' duties. They want to become the teachers themselves, but they can't teach their children. They can't teach their children. Somebody, when I work also at the university, the president of the university council, the president of the university council also said, said, let's say that the president also said that, Dr. Nares, you have to train, I mean, educate. You have to educate all students in our university to speak English fluently. I say no, sir, I can't. What I say? I said I can't, sir. I couldn't because it is quite impossible because they study only one time. Sometimes they didn't come to the class. I can't educate everybody to speak English. Some study what subject? Uh, law department, from law department, from other departments. How can I educate them? How can I put something for them to speak English fluently? But I guarantee you, sir, my English students must be able to communicate in English. Not fluently, I wouldn't believe. Bachelor degrees, knowledge is very little. Your bachelor degree, your knowledge is quite limited. Little. Even, and if you are lazy, your knowledge is less than that. And at the same time, the president of University Council also recommended me one time. He didn't speak English, but he recommended that English should be taught like speaking Thai. Oh, how much you know? I said, in my mind. In my mind. How much you know about English? He said, we have to start from listening first. Like a baby, the baby listen to. I have challenging. I have contradictions in my mind. Who will sit down and listen to what Ajahn Nares says? How many months your children have nothing? A child, a baby born, has nothing. He or she discover it. We use it. It discovers some new words, new thing. Mama, new word for them. But for Thai, for people who study English, not like that. You are adult. You have knowledge. You influence you. You have your ideas. You have many things. How many minutes, not hours? How many minutes you will remain in your chair listening to Ajahn Nares if you don't understand? Which is totally different from a baby, 100% sleeping there, listening happily. Yeah? Different. He didn't know anything. Those are in education sector, educational sector, know nothing about, but they want to share their ideas. They really want to share the ideas. I don't understand why. I don't understand that. Thank you. Any questions? I don't think many people follow me, and but never mind, because this is what I want to say for today. Just opening what? Opening the school, opening school. Go back to school as well with aims. Don't go just because my parents want me to go to school. Just keep in mind that not necessary for you to be like your friends. You must be different from people, not necessarily to be the same as common people. People do not read the books. You must be opposite. You have to read. People go joining uh, nightlife, not necessary for you to go, even because you know that that is the bad way. Considering, sorry, according to your parents, according to your religion, and according to morality, you know well. But people want to go there. They have plenty of reasons to support uh, their was it to support them, to support themselves to go, to support them. So many reasons to go. The reasons they show are unacceptable, unacceptable, but they go. That's what the Buddha said. Win over, sorry, beat your mind. I said again, I follow the teachings of the Lord Buddha by saying that in mind, Long Pucha said only one mind, but many, what is it? Feeling, many arums, many feelings. What do you say? But only one mind, หลวงปู่ชา said. But whilst I was in meditation, I see that there are two minds. One mind support the reason, bring this reason to us to do something or not to do something. But one mind contradict to this one. One mind we want to go exercising. I want to go exercising because I believe health is good for me. Health is wealth. But one mind said, look at the sky above. Seem to be raining. Seem to be raining. You should not go today. One mind. Two minds contradict one another, each other. And normally the judgment follow laziness, follow the bad mind. Okay, not going. With the reason, unacceptable reason. This is the way people do. Oh, thank you very much for joining 120 minutes for English version today. Thank you. เป็นไทยไปแสดงความยินดีกับคุณยังเม้งอาจารย์หน้าใหม่ในวงการศึกษาที่จังหวัดชัยภูมิกระผมบรรจุรับราชการเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วครับอาจารย์แสดงความยินดีเป็นอย่างยิ่งขอให้ตั้งใจทำงานอย่างดีเยี่ยมอย่าไปกู้สหกรณ์ล่ะยังเมงเอ้ยอย่าไปสมัครสหกรณ์กับเขานะคนที่ติดหนี้มากที่สุดคือครูคุณฟังผมอยู่หรือเปล่าเนี่ยคุณตอบมาก่อนผมจะพูดยังเม้งตอบมาก่อนผมถึงจะพูดต่อเงียบเลยยังเม้งไม่ตอบผมไม่พูดต่อเรื่องนี้อยากให้มาว่ากันในวันต่อๆไปก็ได้วันนี้ไม่มีสอนนะครับความจริงวันนี้มีสอนนั่นแหละจากอัสสัมชัญธนบุรีแต่ว่าผมยังไม่เปิดผมจะไปเปิดเพราะผมต้องเดินทางไปวังน้อยอยุธยาในอาทิตย์หน้าเนี่ยผมก็เลยไม่เปิดมันล็อกกันอยู่ก็เลยเลื่อนไปเปิดวันที่15แต่ก็สอนเท่าเดิมก็มีสอนเย็นทุกวันนะครับสอนเย็นถึง20:30 18:30 ถึง20:30ทุกวันท่านใดจะเรียนต่อจากนั้นก็ได้ก็จะเรียนจาก20:30 ถึง22:30ก็ได้นะครับยินดีครับก็เคยทำมาแล้วแต่ว่าผมก็จะไม่ได้ออกกำลังกายเพราะปกติก็จะมาออกหลัง20:30ไปวิ่งรอบหมู่บ้านเราไม่ได้ออกกำลังกายเยอะแยะเหมือนเดิมแล้วเราก็ออกเท่าที่อยากจะออกไม่ใช่เท่าที่มีเวลานะถ้าวิ่งก็สามารถวิ่งถึงเที่ยงคืนไม่มีใครว่าผมอยู่แล้วแต่ว่าก็เท่านี้แหละเพราะว่าผมก็จะว่าเอาคุณมาว่าผมไม่ได้ไงผมวิ่งออกกำลังกายคุณไม่รักสุขภาพคุณก็ไปนอนซะไม่มีใครอยากมาตอแยกับผมหรอกนะครับก็ออกกำลังกายสุขภาพแต่ต้องทำสม่ำเสมออะไรก็ตามสม่ำเสมอตัวที่ยากที่สุดก็คือความสม่ำเสมอนะครับเขาเรียกว่า sustainable ใช่ไหม sustainability ความยากก็คือทำให้มันสม่ำเสมอแต่ทำนิดเดียวก็มันง่ายอยู่ทำนิดเดียวเราพูดถึงเรื่องความสม่ำเสมอยากก็เรียนได้วันเสาร์ก็4 ห้องเช้าถึงเย็นที่บ้านเขาบอกโอ้โหไหวเลยพี่ทำไมจะไม่ไหวผมสอนตอนเป็นหนุ่มสอนเยอะกว่านี้อีกก็ตัวเองเป็นหนุ่มแล้วตอนเป็นหนุ่มยังจำได้เลย10 ชั่วโมงครึ่งสอนที่วันเสาร์อาทิตย์นะ10 ชั่วโมงครึ่งที่ประตูน้ำกรุงเทพนั่นแหละที่ประตูน้ำสอนตอนเช้า9 โมงครับโทรอีกสอน4 ชั่วโมงนะครับห้องหนึ่งของคุณเปียกที่เพชรบุรี15สอนอยู่หลายปีนะ7 ปีหรือไงนี่แหละ7 ปีก็วันอาทิตย์ก็ไปสอนนั่นนะเสาร์อาทิตย์เมื่อก่อนก็เสาร์อาทิตย์เสาร์ไปไม่ได้เพราะที่มหาลัยเขาสอนว่าเขาทำงานวันเสาร์วันอื่นก็ไปไม่ได้เพราะว่ามีสอนภาคค่ำอะไรก็เป็นไกลด้วยแหละจากมอเอเชียไปก็ไกลสอนเสร็จบ่ายโมงก็ไปกินข้าวไปทานข้าวเสร็จบ่าย2 โมงต้องเริ่มสอนอีก4 ชั่วโมงนะ2 3 4 5 6ถึง6 ชั่วโมงถึง6ใช่ไหมถึง6 โมงเย็นแต่ก็มีอีกห้องหนึ่งเป็น2 ชั่วโมงครึ่งมันตอนเย็นแล้วก็จะเริ่ม6 โมงครึ่ง ขนาดนั้นเลยนะครับทำงานนี่เป็นเรื่องจริงนะทำงานสมัยเป็นหนุ่มก็ไม่รู้จะเหนื่อยใช่ไหมแต่การสอนเหล่านั้นก็เป็นเบื้องต้นการเริ่มต้นชีวิต ที่เราสร้างเนื้อสร้างตัวก็ได้ความรู้เยอะครับจากการสอนการเรียนไม่ได้ความรู้เยอะหรอกครับการเรียนได้พอประมาณได้แนวทางครูบาอาจารย์พูดก็เป็นแนวทางการเรียนก็เป็นแนวทางแต่ว่าส่วนที่ได้เยอะจริงๆก็คือในเรื่องของการที่เรามาสอนเรามาเขียนหนังสือเรามาอะไรพวกนี้อันนี้คือความรู้เขียนหนังสือนี่ต้องเป็นความรู้จริงๆเพราะว่าคุณไม่มีทางทำอย่างอื่นได้เลยเพราะว่าหนังสือคุณออกไปถ้าผิดก็คือผิดอะถูกไหมถ้าผิดมันก็คือผิดมันก็ประจานเราด้วยของอาจารย์นเรศผิดมีไหมมันต้องมีอยู่แล้ว ต้องมีใครจะบ้าเล่มหนาเท่านี้ อ่าน4 รอบผมอ่าน800 หน้านี้อ่าน4 รอบมันก็ต้องมียังมีที่ผิดอยู่ มีบางครั้งก็มีผิดโดยจงใจผิดโดยไม่ใช่ความรู้เราไม่มีความรู้ถึงก็มีแต่ผมเฉยๆนะผิดก็ช่างแล้วก็แก้ไขถ้ามีผิดเราก็แก้ไขครั้งต่อไปได้ไม่เห็นยากเลยถูกไหมฮะอะไรถ้ามันผิดแล้วก็แก้ไขผมว่าไม่ได้ยากนะปัญหาคือบางคนผิดและหลอกตัวเองว่ามันถูกผิดแต่บอกหลอกตัวเองว่ามันถูกอันนี้มันน่ากลัวมากเลยถ้าเราผิดแล้วเราไม่ยอมเราบอกให้กูผิดนี่หว่าคุณไม่พูดก็ได้แต่คุณปรับมันอาจารย์นเรศไม่มีใครเขาเชิญไปอาจารย์นเรศไม่มีสิทธิ์ change anybody I can't change anybody impossible for อาจารย์นเรศ who are you I can't change you I can't change anybody but I can provide the sufficient reasons the reasonable reasons the good reasons for you to consider and then you can change yourself you change yourself not because Ajahn Nares change you no I don't need it is not my duty you like something I don't care not me you like drinking alcohol yourself you corrupt not me whatever you want yourself Ajahn Nares has no suffering about this no problem no but I care about myself my family that's all they must be like this that see I must be care about my family there must be 1 2 3 4 5 but for others I don't care they want to do if I care I show them they may be angry they don't like it they hate me not necessary for us to try to change the world who are you why you want to change the world why who are you you change yourself can you change yourself you even yourself cannot change yourself and then who you are prefer to change people around the world prefer to change society who you are we don't change we don't care much about that because if we care much about that we are suffering we are in suffering some people say that we have to care about society they come to protest hey for me useless I don't need to do that I have never done that because it's waste my time I don't need to listen to anybody on the stage they prepare to speak they speak whatever they want you to follow and you are eager to accept even truth or false they spoke because you are ready to accept it you don't have consideration if you have consideration you can classify what is right what is wrong and then you believe according to the Buddha who said teaching Karama people one day he visited Karama city Karama people asked him came to him people here who came here recruit ascetics different groups came to our city always say that their doctrines are the best the others are bad what about you Kotama do you say the same thing your doctrines are the best and others are bad no I don't say the Buddha said no Karama I don't say that what did you say sir how can we behave The Buddha said, don't believe just because it is the saying from the previous. This is very good point. I said, I don't believe many things. I don't believe many Thai proverbs contradict to my ideas. I don't believe because those people 100 years, 50 years ago, they don't have much knowledge about. 200 years ago, they just they know that the world is flat like this. The world is flat like this. 150 years ago, maybe 200 years ago. Their knowledge was so limited. How can I believe? You study, you know better. So we have the Buddha taught accurately, is accurate, fantastic. I love it. That's why I don't believe just because it doesn't mean that everything they said not correct. Everything they said was not correct. No, many things are correct. Many things are correct. But many things also not correct. Don't believe. It depends on you. Can't convince me to believe who you are. You can't convince me to believe. And at the same time, Ajahn Nares cannot convince anybody to believe. Ajahn Nares pronounce Bangkok. Why Bangkok? Bangkok. It is my city. I'm Thai. I born here. I'm Thai. I study Thai. My mother Thai. Everybody Thai. My relatives. My city is Bangkok. But Thai people in the previous time, our ancestors, were afraid of Farang. They follow Farang. Bangkok, Siam. Because they are not strong enough. They were not strong enough. They didn't have enough knowledge. They have to educate Farang to speak Bangkok, Siam, not Siam. Why do you pamper them, follow them? Why do you let Farang to determine what is right, what is wrong in your culture? Why? Why not you? Why not you who were Thai before that? Why not you? Why you let Farangs? Why you follow Farang pronunciation? When you speak English, they don't care. They don't understand what you said. Pardon me? Pardon? They didn't understand. Even you speak English, their language. But our language, we have to stand firm. Bangkok, Thailand, Siam, not Siam too. I don't care. Falang have to listen to us. We must be equals in every aspect. Even it is not true, but we must be equal, especially for knowledge. Okay? This is the benefit of learning English. So if you know English, you will have more knowledge, because learning English means learning from the text. You read many texts, you speak, you practice, you speak, exchanging your knowledge with AI, foreigners, and everything. It doesn't matter how your voice is, because we can't change our voice. How can I change my voice? How can I imitate Mr. Tom? Oh, how can I do that? How can I do that? Not necessary for me. That is silly way to do. Don't expect me to do that. Come on. I can't do that. I'm Thai. There are more than 600 times of jaws. You can't do that. Somebody follow, but it is. I don't teach my student from pronunciation first. No way. I teach them how to speak English first. Because I live in India, I know that Indian language, Indian English is not the same as English, American English, Austrian English, Canadian English. But everybody understand. Everybody understand. Even Filipinos also, that sometimes you insult. Yeah, pronunciation, not like, you speak only one word. You don't speak like me like this. Because you are afraid of making mistakes, which is opposite to Ajahn Nares, who cares nothing about that. But don't forget, I follow phonetics pronunciation. Phonetics. I don't care much about that. It's not our mother tongue. Speak it out. You make mistake, speak it out. Who cares? But improve it. Always ready to improve it, to make it better. Always ready. โอ้โหวันนี้สุดเลยใช่ไหมครับผมได้ตังค์ไหมเนี่ย ให้ผมลงทุนขนาดนี้ผมได้ตังค์ไหมไม่ได้สอนในห้องเรียนก็ประมาณนี้แต่เป็นเนื้อเรื่องนั่งเงียบหมดแหละแต่ไหนแต่ไรมาเจออาจารย์นเรศนั่งเงียบหมดทุกวันนี้สอนนักเรียนผมสอนเด็กนะม.1 ม.2 ม.3 ม.4 ม.5 ม.6 มหาวิทยาลัยก็สอนม.1 ม.2 ม.3 ม.4 ม.5 ม.6 ได้ความรู้เยอะมากผมได้ความรู้จากการสอนเยอะกว่าสอนมหาวิทยาลัยเยอะมากเพราะว่าเขาแข่งขันเขาสอบไม่เคยสอนโทไม่ใช่โทเฟลเคยโทอีกนี่เคยมาตลอดอยู่แล้วไม่เคยสอน IELTS ผมต้องไปแต่มันไม่มีปัญหาหรอกผมสอน IELTS เด็กสอบได้ด้วย ไม่เคยสอนเคปก็สอนทุกวันนี้ก็เนี่ยมาทำหนังสือแล้วนะเคปอย่าผ่านตาผมเชียวผมรู้หมดอ่ะแล้วผมก็มาทำเป็นหนังสือสอนออนไลน์ได้ด้วยแล้วก็สอนเด็กได้ด้วยผ่านได้ด้วยผ่านยื่นแพทย์ได้ด้วยที่พูดให้ฟังแต่ผมไม่ได้แปลนะท่านไม่ต้องมาคอยแปลผมท่านไม่ต้องถ้าท่านเรียนภาษาอังกฤษท่านมีคำศัพท์เพียงพอหรือไม่ท่านเรียงประโยคถูกหรือไม่ that is the matter can you arrange do you understand the differences and similarities between Thai language and English language ปีนี้มีคนหนึ่งเขาทำเรื่องนี้ do you understand how different both languages are beautiful class English a very beautiful class English and extremely expensive class English but in Thai class expensive extremely and totally different arrangement this is parts of speech you have to understand the positions of each word first not only pronunciation even you teach ฝรั่ง you listen to me then you listen to me English teacher native speaker you can't educate Thai student to speak English if you concentrate on only pronunciation because your language and my language are different you have to learn some Thai you learn some Thai modifiers in Thai language modifiers are after nouns that they modify but in English modifier normally in front of and many words also especially for markers or relative words relative pronouns relatives word in Thai language we don't have this when we speak it a man who want Thai language we just say a man คนที่ that's all nothing more but in English you can't say without understanding because there are patterns structure of utilizing the man who is standing near Dr. Nares is my boyfriend a man standing near Dr. Nares is my boyfriend in English in Thai language different how can Thai people understand if they don't understand the differences and similarities between two languages I don't mean that everybody who speak English understand this but I mean that it will be easier for Thai students to speak English if you know the differences and similarities between two languages don't concentrate on only pronunciation nobody can copy you even you yourself from the same countries from the same country have different pronunciation above somebody aboveอันนี้มันร้ายไปเขาคิดคุณมาฟังผมเนี่ยฝรั่งบอกอันนี้มันร้าย อันนี้มันร้ายกูไม่ยุ่งกับมันนะขอบคุณมากแสดงความยินดีกับยังเม้งอีกครั้งหนึ่งได้เป็นครูแล้วนะครับในค่ำคืนนี้ก็มีผู้ติดตามน่าจะมีอยู่บ้างชั่วโมง40นาทีขอบคุณที่ติดตามทุกท่านทุกคนเจอกันใหม่ในวันพรุ่งนี้นะครับอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe ดูบ่อยๆแชร์ได้เลยไม่ว่ากันครับสวัสดีครับ